You ready to do workout, kitty? All right, good job. Good morning and happy Monday, April 14th, with cats eating and crunching in the background. Welcome to my home. Today's Monday. Yesterday just turned out really crazy. I was sitting knitting. Lars came home without Ella because she called me and asked if she could extend her play date. You can't call it that anymore, I know, but her hangout session with her friend to a sleepover. So I just had to pack up some of her stuff and get it over to her, and she is still there. They're having so much fun. It's a great thing about having a break from school. You can have sleepovers on Sunday night. So Lars came home and we're just gonna actually go out and treat ourselves to some dinner. And then we went grocery shopping. We're going to get Ella's stuff to her, and then Augusta called. She was at the concert place, and if you remember from yesterday, she forgot her tickets at home. They came back and she just made the train. They came to Copenhagen, and apparently there had been some kind of thing checking in at the hotel. The person in front of them, there was some trouble. It took a long time for that person to check in, so they were late getting to the concert place. And guess where the tickets were that she had already forgotten once? In her bag at the hotel. And she was like, "Dad, you need to email me the PDF so we can get in." And she was like freaking out. And I kind of freaked out because she was freaking out. And we couldn't get the PDF file to work. And we were like, well, okay, you're just gonna have to take the train back to the hotel. It was like a 7-minute ride. You have an hour, you can make it back to the concert place in time for the concert to start. They won't close the doors, don't worry. And so instead of going out and getting some dinner, we're like all nervous. Parents going on, are they gonna get in? What are we gonna do? We went home, put away the groceries, and I said to Lars, because he'd been talking about, he had printed them on our printer upstairs in the office, and maybe it had some sort of memory or something. He's like, the computer whiz, that's what he does for a job, so he was gonna try to do something. Nothing was there. And then, thankfully, we're not people who clean that often because we have a basket for like waste paper that we can recycle, and we hadn't emptied it in a while. And he had at first misprinted the tickets. So the first misprint was in the basket, and we could scan them and make them into a PDF and send them to her, and ta-da! Mom and Dad to the rescue. Oh my goodness. And by that time it was like 8 o'clock, and 8 o'clock on a Sunday night in Alborg, where I live in Denmark, you don't go for fancy takeout. At least I don't know where. We went to the street food place and everything was like closed and no restaurants or nothing, and we're like desperate. So we ended up just having fries. Such an exciting and romantic evening. But yes, and she sent us little videos and pictures from the concert, and she had a blast. And I bet you that when we pick her up at the train station this afternoon, she is gonna be just knackered. She's gonna sleep for 2 days, which is fine. They had a good time. But before that, I also have to go and pick up Ella. And even before that, I have to go to see my chiropractor because I've actually been off from work the last 2 weeks on sick leave because I, in the middle of March, threw out my neck. Yeah, it's been crazy, and I've been so dizzy because of it, and I can a little bit more now play the piano, but it's crazy. This vlog is not about health, but just to let you know, I have not been well at all. So it is getting better. most days. My doctor looked at me and said, yeah, you threw out your neck, but this is stress related. And that just freaked me out even more. Because the neck I can fix, the stress, you never know how long that's going to take. And I don't have time for that. I have students, I have concerts. Yeah. Let's not get into that. Hello. If this is the first vlog you're watching, hopefully you're still here because it's been 5 minutes and I've been rambling about crazy stuff. I am Malene, the Playful Knitter, and today we're going to talk about these. Yay, finally something knitting. These are the emotional support chick. I've done, they're right there, a couple of emotional support chickens, but these are just too cute, and I knit them on a smaller needle than recommended in the pattern, so they come out just teeny tiny. And I use about 6 grams of scraps. I made one for Ella where I put in different colors. In these ones, I'm just knitting all the pieces in the same color. And I think they're so cute. And I want them on my table for ladies' Easter lunch that I am hosting for all the ladies in my family. And I want them on my table to decorate for Easter. Ladies' lunch on Friday. So I have this little bag with little chicks on it too. With some scraps in there. And like some safety eyes and stuff. So I think I'm going to cast on and knit a chicken today. And some socks. And whatever else we're going to get up to. Oh my goodness. I rambled. You know the deal if you've been here before. Let's get this day started. I'm going to have some breakfast. I think I will have some Greek yogurt. That's my favorite these days. So yeah, me and the chicks, we're gonna go have some breakfast. See you later. On my way to the chiropractor, I had a bit of more time, so I went to the very downtown of Alborg, the very old part, with some cobblestone streets, and this is our big church. And right here, the very further down, the yellow building is the city hall. So I'll just take you on a little tour. This building on the left down on the corner is a very old apothecary. It's so beautiful. Not an apothecary anymore, but it used to be a big merchant in town. Right up here is a big outdoor serving for the cafes, but during the winter time, it's an ice skating rink. In the very middle of the old downtown, close to the church, there's a very old monastery. It is now apartments, and they also have their own church attached, and you can live there. I've been there sometimes. They do concerts, and I've participated. It's very, very beautiful. And these buildings are from let's see, it says 14:31. That's pretty amazing. And here we are, riding the bike on our way home. I just love when everything starts to bloom again. I'm back from my appointment to the chiropractor, and I'm beat. So I have to go pick up Ella in about half an hour, and until then I'm just gonna be sitting here drinking lots and lots of water. Being adjusted is just fine, but she also does acupuncture, and she really hit some tough spots today. So I'm just gonna sit here for a little while. I don't even think I'm going to knit. Just drink water. It's a bit after 1. Nothing is going on right now because my brain is like at a standstill. Ella's home is very nice. She's relaxing in her room. And I think I'm going to have a bit of lunch. I don't know. I was just texting with Augusta because they're on the train on the way home. And the train is very super late. And everything just seems like to be going wrong. So they might not meet their connection. And we don't really know what to do about that right now. So we'll see if they're going to wait for them or whatever. So I'm feeling kind of like at a standstill. Do I need to do something? Is it going to be okay? Yeah, you guys know what it's about. So yeah, but I did cast on the little emotional support Chickie, and I guess that's really what we need right now. So I'm going to continue knitting on that. But first, I think I'm a little hungry, so I'm going to make myself some open sandwiches and then keep on knitting. Just stay close to the phone and see if they need my help. So all in all, not the most exciting vlog, but very much everyday life. Behind me here is Ella's dress. She is having her confirmation this year. And she's going to wear the same dress that Augusta wore for her confirmation. The reason that is just hanging here on the door in the living room is that I need to have it dry cleaned. Yeah, so like I said, Augusta wore it and it's in good shape and it fits Ella very well as well. That's perfect, but it has a tiny bit of a spot right there. So I'm just gonna send it off to the dry cleaners to have it all perfect for her day on May 4th. It's very exciting. A bit of progress while I sit here and act as train guide as well. I'm done with the tail and the shaping for the body, but I still need to do the neck and the head. I started out with this little scrap that was 5.12 grams, I think. I'm not sure there's going to be enough for the head. We'll see. Definitely not enough for the underbelly, so I'm thinking I might do something like this. Or I have this darker purple that might be even better with these very green speckles right there. So pretty. Yeah, I think I might do that one for the underbelly. And then for the beak, I'll just do this red one, just like the others. So yeah, that's my progress so far. really bad lighting. I just want to check in for one last time today. I feel like these vlogs are kind of confusing, but things just keep on happening. We finally got Augusta home. She had a wonderful concert. She did get into the concert. I think I did say that after all the trouble yesterday. And then lots of trouble with the trains going home today, but she arrived an hour late, but safe and sound. So now she is here, off to bed. We had dinner. Ella's off to bed too. Lars is gaming. He does that every Monday night. I finished a couple of bags that I had on order. Those are being shipped out tomorrow. I'm not done with the little Chickie yet. I need the bottom part, the belly. It's called something that I can't remember right now. I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for all your comments yesterday. They're so wonderful. I'm going to look them all through tomorrow morning and answer everybody. There's some pretty good questions in there that I think I might just answer generally here on the vlog because they're very good. So yeah. But now I'm going to hunker down here in my chair. That was one of the questions. This is an heirloom from my grandma. This was in her living room. Very special chair. And my mom had two younger brothers and a sister too, but her younger brother Paul, Uncle Paul, it was always his chair because it was right in front of the TV. My grandma had an old black and white TV that had to warm up before we could watch it. So this, yeah. And every time he was there, it was Uncle Paul's chair. But when he was not there, I got to sit in it. And everybody just says that this is the most comfortable chair. It fits everybody perfectly. Like I've been having trouble with my neck lately and lots of pain and stuff. And this chair is just, it's magic. So this is my magic knitting chair for my great grandma. And I love it so very much. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for being here. I hope to see you tomorrow. Take care.